What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. So, moving on to more news. Man, your girl ZELINA Vega. We seen how WWE treated ZELINA Vega and how they took her out of here, and they fired her because she refused to take down her Twitch stream, which I think is an unlawful rule anyway for WWE to try to make bank off what the superstars are doing, because after a lot of them shut down, they end up having their own kind of branding for WWE purposes where they can go and make some money off it. That's all it was. And it's something that she had to be the one to be made an example out of, and they had to fire her. So I figured after the releases come, Aleister Black has to be going. Well, apparently he's not. Aleister Black is still on Smackdown. So there's been reports that ZELINA Vega is back in the Performance Center and training to come back to WWE.
I wouldn't have taken it, but sure.
Say what?
I don't know. I wouldn't have taken it because they, I don't know. She could have been doing what she was doing.
Well, it's hard to say because I know she probably liked that job, but then once again, I don't know what AEW offered her, but once again, they really can't offer it because they got the 90-day no complete clause, so that would be against their contract to go talk to people like that. But
hers is over, or hers probably ended like not that long ago.
Say what?
Hers probably not ended not that long ago. Probably like in April, maybe. Maybe.
Well, there's rumors here that she was filmed walking in with Simone Johnson to the Performance Center. Most likely, probably trying to get back into it.
I will say, because I did not know that. If she's walking in with Simone Johnson, I don't know how I feel about that one. Simone Johnson, like her, like not protege, but like that's her, like her partner when it comes to training. So she can be there for Simone and not have to be doing anything with WWE at all. That's what people are looking into. I didn't know she was there with Simone. Like, if she was just there by herself, I could see that. But if she's there with Simone, I'm like, her and Simone are basically like almost sisters at this point. She could have been just training with her. But, I'm just looking at both sides.
So how would you feel if she came back and basically forgave WWE and came back and got her job to come back to Raw or SmackDown?
I mean, it depends on her role. If she's just coming back just to be Ruby Riott, I would not do that. I'm just being honest. I wouldn't come back just to be a Ruby Riott that's just barely there.
Hey,
that's just my opinion.
No, I mean, I agree with you too, but then once again, like I said, if she wants to be with her husband, are they going to see what they can promise her, or they just want to fire her to make an example out of it? But, obviously, there needs to be change. The reason why there is not going to be no change when Vince is still in charge, because of shit like this also. He know that people are going to run back, because look, every time somebody goes to Impact Wrestling, they go over there and they just sour about WWE. We just see our brother the real rant about that for nights. And there really is no other place to go. And eventually, if you want that opportunity, you want that exposure, you want that WrestleMania moment, you're going to bring, your ass back home. And I think that's what they're doing for ZELINA Vega. I'm not saying it's true, or the case may be, but I wouldn't be surprised if they was going to try to get the resources to get her back. Because you look at Drake Maverick and you're like, hey, man, well, that whole situation just helped out for him. He cried on camera and got his job back.
Just real quick.
Yeah.
I just seen a tweet from Chris Jericho. I don't know
Oh
if you've been keeping up
God.
with it. I don't know if you've been keeping up with the news of what WWE said, but he said zombies. Wow, they just set wrestling back 30 years.
Yes. Okay, I'm about to say.
I don't know
I
if
thought
you heard.
he said something
I,
else.
I just gonna say, I don't know if you've seen the tweet that Vince said that AEW said wrestling back 30 years when they did the blood and guts.
Yeah.
So they just been going back and forth every week, saying the same thing.
Yo, Vince don't barely be on Twitter, so him go out there saying stuff is kind of crazy.